Welcome in, friend. Here, you are safe. That is, as long as you stick with me. This is my series where I help you unwind, relax, and maybe even fall asleep. Tonight, we're hunting vampires. Rumor has it, there's a new group of vampire hunters in town, known as the Dawnguard. Well, they're actively looking for new members, and that's where you and I come in. And look at this, we are dressing to suggest. Okay. Dressing to impress. I gotta make sure I get in. I don't want to leave it up to chance. I gotta make sure they look at me and go, oh yeah, you're Dawnguard material. Because either you've got the same sense of style as we do, or you killed one of our members and stole his armor, and that would be a problem, and we'd have to talk about that. But if you didn't do that, hey, you're the guy for the job. Oh yes. Yeah, I'm excited. This is gonna be a fun, but also calm and unwindy episode where you can hopefully fall asleep. And if you do fall asleep, apologies when you wake up. If you have bite marks on your neck, that was probably me. Just because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be fighting these vampires with you, and I'm definitely gonna get turned. Yeah. And I'm gonna think I got enough time to go to Whiterun to pray at the temple. Excuse? Excuse?
Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire, I guess.
Yeah. Come along, friend. I'll give you some courage. We'll do it together. Yeah, but I know I'm gonna get turned into a vampire and I'm gonna go, I got enough time. It hasn't even been a day I've been in this cave. I'll be fine. And then at the point that I finally decide to fast travel to Whiterun, it'll be in that fast travel that I get turned into a vampire. And I get like I show up at the Whiterun, gates, and you can see my eyes and they're like blood red. And then I'll need someone to feed off of, and it's just gotta be you, because you're here with me right now. It's just not efficient if I gotta go looking for someone else. You trust me. So, I'm probably gonna feed off of you. I apologize. Agmare, come on. This was funny because this guy, he was just hiding in an alcove waiting for us. I don't think he was waiting for us. He was just trying to build up the courage, and then once he saw us, he was like, well, yeah, maybe I should go. Agmare, you forgot to dress up. It's okay, I think you get Dawnguard armor pretty early. That's what's cool is I don't really remember too much about this DLC. I remember the big emotional points. I know generally what the vampires are trying to do.
I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
Me as well, friend. Me as well. Good luck, buddy. You got this. Just one foot in front of the other, okay?
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Oh, I've got what it takes, all right. Oh, yes.
The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, so who are you?
Oh, sorry. I was sorry. I was pretty intent on what you were saying. I think though what he's describing is the vigilance of Stendar. I'll talk about that in just a second. I heard you were looking for vampire hunters.
Right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well.
Yeah, your recruiting process has been pretty loud. But that's just the name of the game right now. Well, what can I do to help then?
I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it?
And you probably want me to go there. I'ma do it.
That's it. Dimhollow crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind.
I see what's
We didn't
happening.
listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this dimhollow crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here. you
Roger
should take a
that.
crossbow. Good for taking
Ooh.
out those fiends before they get close.
Oh, I forgot that was a
Feel free to
thing.
poke around the fort and take what you need.
Oh, hell yeah, we'll
There's
totally
much
use that.
But you're welcome to anything you can use.
Yeah, so the Vigilants of Stendar are that, like, holy order that were created after the Oblivion Crisis.
Avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I
Oh,
don't
cool.
think that's a
And we'll
good
have
idea.
Tolan to help us out as well.
You vigilants were never trained.
I
for-
know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendar granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dimhollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
Sounds good, Vigilant. Tolan, I'm happy to use your assistance. Yeah, so what Isran was discussing was the Vigilants of Stendar, which are a holy order that was created after the Oblivion Crisis to get rid of essentially the unholy creatures and forces of Tamriel. That includes Daedra, vampires, probably werewolves, your ex, right? All the unholy forces of the world. And the thing is... that's what I was looking for. There's a spell tome you can get right here in the corner of Dawnguard. The spell is called Sunfire. Yeah, ball of sunlight that deals 25 points of damage specifically to undead, which is like perfect for the build that we've got right now. I'm kind of rocking... I'm gonna favorite this. Kind of rocking a battle mage / like witch hunter / vampire hunter build. So I've got heavy armor for protection, which, by the way, like, wow, the Dawnguard armor looks so good. Like, you could have convinced me this was like a really cool mod armor. It just looks so sick. I love the design of it and the colors. I mean, you literally look like a little castle yourself. It's very cool. But yeah, Isran didn't like the way that the Vigilants of Stendar were going about their business. He felt that they were too weak, which is why he's going, look, we have a very serious vampire threat in Skyrim. We need, we need like a subsect of this group that's even more dangerous, basically, to root out these vampires and get rid of them. So that's where some of that drama was coming from. I'm just wondering if Tolan is already inside. He said he was gonna meet us here, and honestly, I could use his help. I think what I'll do right now is, like, if I conjure my familiars, it's like such a perfect pairing when you've got a character that kind of looks like me as this like witch hunter, but you've also got your like ethereal wolf. So that's what I use when I start battle, and then I'll kind of switch to my destruction spells as well. Oh, Tolan's right there. Bro wasted no time. What's going on, dog? Let's help him. Wow. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, Tolan's already dead. I'll definitely take that. We're gonna need that disease potion probably throughout this whole dungeon. Whoa, am I tripping or are you guys seeing this? We got a Tolan right here, and we got a Tolan right there. Now what is that about? Tolan, are you alive or are you dead? Brother. Brother.
I'll meet you in dimhollow crypt. I owe these vampires a debt of vengeance.
Yeah, how about you just turn around? Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, but if you proceed, you're going to die. I've seen visions of your future. You need to get out of here. Okay, it's not looking pretty for you. What do you know about this place?
Brother had been there not long ago. Said he found something of great importance. It must have been important to the vampires as well. For them to risk an open attack on
So he found something important, which I'm pretty sure I know what I remember what that is. I mean, and I'm sure you guys do too. He goes back to the vigilance, tells them what's up, and then comes back here to try and figure it out. He should have come with more people. Maybe he did. I wonder if we'll find more vigilant bodies in here.
Yes. By destroying it, the vampires hope to cripple our order's activities in Skyrim. I suspect now it was Brother Adelwald's journals they were after. He was obsessed with ancient vampire artifacts.
They're trying to unlock the secret to this place as well. But no one's figured it out just yet.
Of course there are. Most of us spend our lives as nomads, traveling from place to place in our... I wish I could say how many we numbered, but only a privileged few knew that. They're dead.
Okay. So the ones who are still in Skyrim
The hall was a place of respite,
are probably dead.
learning, comradeship, where a road-weary brother or sister...
I think the Hall of Vigilance in Skyrim is somewhere near Dawnstar, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to double check that.
Better learn how to defeat them. But, of course...
Yeah, so now, so there's definitely more vigilance out there, but in Skyrim, it seems like you'll just find a few of them like along the roads, as kind of, like he said, as kind of like wandering, yeah, nomads now out for, I don't know, the vengeance, you know, out for killing, again, these like unholy forces. But it's like super unclear as to how many are left in the world in general, but specifically Skyrim too. Anyway, that's funny. Poor Vigilant. Yeah, I wonder if he always dies 100% of the time, or if you can keep him alive. I don't remember. I feel like he does just die. Like, I don't think I messed that up. But anyway, we're definitely... You know, we should probably favorite our crossbow as well. And just see how much damage we can do. My build is definitely not stealthy in any way, but I'm just curious to see how much damage we can do with this thing. Oh, geez, well, honestly, pretty good amount. Oh, wow! Wow, that's actually remarkable. Come out, wolf. I need you, boy. That's it too. Sometimes there's a chance when you kill someone with the Dawnbreaker that their body will explode in this holy energy, and it'll do even more AoE damage to other like vampires and undead in the area. It's pretty remarkable. So we're very vampire hunter focused right now with this build. It's pretty great. We'll let them fight each other a little bit. If I get into some real trouble, I can summon like a frost atronach, which is, I think that's the greatest conjuration spell that I have currently. Is a frost atronach. Below that would be flame, and then below that would be conjure familiar, and probably things like raise undead. Do I even have? I must have a raise undead. Oh yeah, raise zombie, reanimate corpse. Let's see if we can get up a Draugr White. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. How long does that last? 60 seconds. All right, buddy. You asked for this, you wanted the smoke, and you're gonna get it. Just for a different party now. Now you're on the good side. Okay, you're also a little bit in the way. Come on, buddy. Follow me. Yeah, we got a good build for this. I think my last character that I played in the last episode we did was just a bit more like general, you know, for that Dreamborn Isles mod. But for this one, I was like, dude, I want to like really lean into the vampire theme. Oh, I also probably didn't make it, well, maybe it's clear enough from my character, but yeah, we are going to be siding with the Dawnguard in this particular episode. I didn't want to be a vampire. Because I think I did that the last time I played. You know, because you have to, like, the first time you play, you're like, well, I gotta feel what it's like to be a vampire lord, where you can, like, fly around Skyrim, sucking the life out of people, you know? But yeah, I haven't, like, sided with Dawnguard in, like, such a long time. I was like, I really want to remember what those quests were like. That was actually a big motivation for me with this particular episode. It was like, I don't really recall the Dawnguard like side quests, and actually a good amount of just the main quests when you are one of the vampire hunters as well. Like, I just don't really remember them. And I like quickly Googled some of them, and it looked like a lot of them dealt with just like going out and just like taking out a bunch of vampires. And I want that right now really badly. Oh my god. All the explosions just makes it feel so much more epic. You know what I just realized? I think we just fought a bloodied vampire in the last room. And those are the vampires that... The reason they're stronger than a regular vampire is because they're recently fed. I'm sure that's something that you've made... I'm sure you've made that connection before. I guess I just haven't really thought about it. And going up against, like, a master vampire... They've probably... Not only are they well fed, they've probably just been a vampire for, like, a really, really long time. Which does imply a certain level of consistent feeding in order to continue growing, and also just the more time that you're a vampire, letting your powers grow. Because like even when we get turned into vampires, every single day our vampire powers grow, and it's pretty exponential. So you can only imagine like how much power these guys are growing day by day. That's a good explanation as to how you can justify like one particular mob or like creature being so much stronger.
Stronger than any suffering you can inflict.
Adalvolt's down there.
I believe you, Vigilant, and I don't think you even know what you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendar.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokio? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves.
He killed him.
He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize.
He killed him.
Not return out.
From what I remember, okay, that was... From what I remember, you can't save Adalvold no matter what you do. Alright, we got a boss fight coming up. Let's do this. Let's go back to the Dawnbreaker. I'm actually gonna conjure up. Maybe I should put Frost on a favorite as well. So I'll do that. Actually, you know what? Now that he's up, I'll just do healing and Dawnbreaker. That's probably gonna be our strongest combination right now. Is like let the Frost Atronak take the damage, burn through any bosses or like really hard vampires while we still have some stamina. Right? Are you invisible? Girl thought if she turned invisible, we would think she like jumped off this cliff, and she was like, but I'll just stay still. I'll throw them off guard. And I'm like, girl, we can see you. Oh, okay, that didn't do what I needed it to. Wow, you're strong. I like having him up. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what makes this build pretty powerful. I usually just conjure the familiars just for fun, because I just like the idea of having like a wolf following us. It just feels a lot more fitting. But yeah, if we ever get into deep trouble, we'll break out this bad boy. Oh, this was written by Adelwald. Okay. Wow, these vigilants are getting destroyed. And we just started this thing. Divines be praised. Here at last is the breakthrough I have been seeking. All the dangers that I've escaped, the traps I've eluded, and the foul Dawnguard I've avoided have brought me to this last thing. In my previous volume of notes and observations regarding dimhollow crypt's possible connections to the ancient vampire clans of Skyrim's history, I wrote of a great chamber, far larger than anything else I've yet seen here in the crypt. Alas, a few wandering Draugr forced me to retreat to the earlier passages of the crypt, thus depriving me of an opportunity to study this. Huge cavern, well praise be to Stendarr, for as I write this, I have just spent nearly a full day exploring that very cavern. So he basically goes on to explain that the architecture down here is nothing that is similar to the Nords' architecture, and the Nords have been here for, I actually don't even know how long, but a long time. Who are you? A thrall. Alright. So I think he's alluding to the idea that the ancient vampires who are connected to Serana are the ones who actually built this place as well. Was it her family? Probably not. But, you know, was it other vampires who, like, they may be dead now, but they were somehow connected to Serana's family? It's very possible. You know, the workings in here were done by a very, very old, ancient group of vampires. That's the idea. Not just from this ritual and this secret, but, you know, including even the architecture is what I mean. This whole place is unlike anything you would find in regular Skyrim. So we need to make sure that these braziers are lit up. Can they go forward? I don't think you can reach there. I think you've only got 3. But thankfully we did kill Lokiel and his other vampire friend, because they would not have had a hard time resolving this puzzle, I don't think. You don't exactly have to be a famous chess player to understand this one. You just keep on pushing them around until they light up. Dude. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, it said that I felt my powers getting weaker. But if I just had the sanguine, whatever disease it's called, where it's like the precursor to vampirism, I just used a cure disease potion, and so now I've got nothing under active effects. If we turn into a vampire now, I'm gonna like lose it, because clearly we don't have anything under active effects. We should not be getting turned into a vampire anytime soon. I'm just like, before I started this episode, I was so stressed about that, because it's just such a like long quest, you know what I mean? There's a woman in here. What the heck?
Who sent you here?
A man named Isran, but I'm not going to tell her that. Who were you expecting?
I was expecting someone like me, at least.
Well, my skin is pretty white, I've noticed, so I kind of look like a vampire. I was about 15 seconds ago.
Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire.
Yeah, the eyes give it away. I see now. I see. Why were you that's such a, like, aggressive response. Why were you locked away like this?
Complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you.
Fair point.
But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home.
Well, where do you need to go?
My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Alright, well, good to meet you as well. She's not like any of the regular vampires. Is that an Elder Scroll on your back?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Say less.
It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Well, hopefully at some point you'll trust me enough to tell me. Why were you locked away?
I'd rather not get into that with you. I'm sorry. It's not that... It's just that I don't know who... Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
Alright. How long were you
Good
in this
question.
prison?
Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King?
Oh, we getting political? I'll just say it's up for debate. We've either got Ulfric or the Imperial Lady.
Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders?
Elisif and Ulfric.
Empire. What empire?
Wow, you've been in there for a long time.
Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely. Please, let's hurry.
Then we
I need to get home
planned.
so I can figure out what's happened.
This is all part of their, like, weird prophecy. Alright. Let's head on out. This is so, like, triggering because, like, there's, like, a 16-year-old me who was getting badly heartbroken over Serana and not being able to become my partner. I couldn't seduce her, no matter how I tried. No matter how much I tried, I could not seduce her. I remember, like, this is so funny, I remember not even really using computers much at the time that Skyrim came out. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't really using them a lot. But I remember, using, like, my dad's computer, like, way more, just because I kept on Googling all these, you know, sites and trying to, like, look up if anyone has found a way to turn Serana into a romantic companion in this game. I was like, surely it's possible. These things are hitting pretty hard. But that's the thing, is her model is very pretty, but in addition to that, it's like, because she, you know, is so because she doesn't really like you back, it's just like a recipe for disaster, man. It's like, I must have. Why are humans like that? Why do we sabotage ourselves like that? But Serana, you cannot fool me, Serana. I am not a simp anymore. You cannot fool me. If this was 2011, Graenolf, I'd be like, I must have you. But now it's 2026, and so I'm going, you know, if I dated Serana, she'd probably just want me to buy her the most expensive soul gems. You know, this is dating in 2026, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna get along with her in-laws. They're kind of, you know, pretty, I don't really get along with their lifestyle. You know, they're kind of hard to get along with. They're always, you know, trying to, like, suck my blood, and, you know, it's just not very comfortable for me. I'd rather stay home and play video games. We don't need her. We can just conjure up our companions. Alright, that's plenty good companionship. I've got a frost Atronak. We're plenty good friends, man. How's your dating life going? Is it non-existent or is it existent? Because everyone nowadays seems to think the dating world has collapsed. And if you're really desperate, you can just download a mod that'll make serana a companion after all. So there you go. There you go. If you're really desperate, you still got a chance with her. Still got a chance with her. Yeah, with this build, I am not really using any shielding. The health... Oh, that was her thrall, my bad. But yeah, like with my healing spell, as long as I manage it pretty well, like I keep my health up high, I know that because I have like a decent amount of magicka, I could use something like a ward spell, which is essentially just a magicka shield. They're just, they're like a little bit awkward. They take a little bit to cast and for them to get into their full strength. So I tend not to use like a ward spell, because I do actually like to keep my left hand open for destruction spells. I'm a little confused at who is engineering this particular torture device, having these guys shackled to this right here, and then they're over the grate, which is being lit on fire. Pretty crazy and pretty horrible, but I was like, if it's the Draugrs, like they are just walking around, so they are awoken. Maybe they're just waiting for travelers to come in here, and then the Draugr put them there? Or I was like, maybe it's the vampires, but there weren't any vampires in this room. I don't know who's orchestrating that, but hey, nonetheless, this is some obviously sleep-friendly content that is going to lead to very happy dreams indeed. That's why I'm including it. Okay, moving on, guy. What should we do now, guy? No, we're gonna move on.
So good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
That's funny, because she's been out for so long, but to her it probably felt like going under general anesthesia and then just waking up as if nothing happened. So she doesn't even realize how long she's been in there.
Do you need something?
So she said her family resides to the west of Solitude, which adds up. Oh right, Castle Volkihar. We'll go to the jetty, and I think we're gonna have to take the boat over. Yeah, perfect. Ooh. The Transylvania vibes are happening. That's what I think, like, I think just stylistically, this was such a cool DLC, because it, you know, in Elder Scrolls history, like, you know, usually, like, someone in town's a vampire, you know, and people are nervous about it, that's it. Or, like, in Oblivion, you had, like, I forgot what the group was called, but it was a group of vampire, you know,
Hey, so
hunters. But there was only a few of them in the city. In this DLC, it's like you've got whole castles dedicated to just the fighters and then the vampires. It's a great vibe. Are you alright?
I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Okay, that was a pretty polite way of being friend-zoned. Hey, I get it. Okay, you're just friend-zoning me. Okay.
Well, after all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that's something.
Oh, okay. Serana, you really have been away for a long time.
Trespass here. Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
Indeed. Speak to Harkon.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
Ooh.
Unexpected.
I can't believe it.
Are we welcome here?
Daughter returns at last.
I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
If this were me, I would not go down these stairs.
To see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud?
But we're gonna.
Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now
Wow.
tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
I'm asserting
For my daughter's
dominance
safe
right now.
return,
I'm making
have
him
my
step
gratitude.
back.
Tell me, what is your name?
They call me Ambrose. Who are you? Never heard of you.
I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
I've been thinking it over. I'd say maybe the Illuminati? Or maybe the Hollywood elite. How's that? Is that warm?
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
And what is that? Maybe it might be an Elder Scroll. It might be an Elder Scroll.
You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion.
He's offering us to become a vampire lord. I'm going to turn that down. I'm just trying to remember why Serana was in that chamber, because he's acting like, oh, I'm so grateful to have her back, but I thought he was the one who put her in there. Or maybe it was the mom trying to protect Serana from him. I don't remember now.
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
I don't know, to look uglier? You kind of look chopped, bro. That's what the kids are saying. You look chopped, bro. My guy looks pretty freaking great. I think I'm all good. I've already looks maxed, my friend. I'm happy with who I am.
So be it.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Like all mortals.
Bro got his leg lengthening surgery done. Doesn't look very good. I refuse to become a vampire and lengthen my legs artificially. I'm happy with who I am. Aw, that's a new little theme of today's video. We're happy with who we are, man. We're happy with who we are. We don't need any changes to who we are. No, 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 no. And I have a feeling that will prevail in the end. Wow, can you imagine if fast travel didn't exist and you're going from literally the most northwestern corner to the most southeastern corner? I gotta twist my map just to get back here. Okay. All that for nothing! Still gotta kill the mud crab around me or wherever. Maybe we go in bursts. We'll go to Dragon Bridge first, okay. Just to make sure we're not around any enemies. Yeah. I love just having like one castle in the upper left corner, one castle in the bottom right, and these two castles are hopefully gonna have like a really epic fight by the end of this. Pretty sure that's the idea. But I think Fort Dawnguard's just so much cooler because we're like tucked away. But also, I'm pretty sure you can improve Dawnguard. Like, you get to a point where you're able to recruit these, like, armored trolls to help you in the fight. You can get armored wolves, I believe, as companions. You can make the halls in here just like look a lot more reinforced. There's more weapons and armor, better lighting, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if we actually get any more NPCs though, but maybe. Whoa, we're already getting ambushed. Okay, so they know exactly where we are. Ah! How dare you ambush us? And then just to make sure, you know what? So I don't forget. Okay, we do not have the sanguine precursor vampire disease. Perfect. If you noticed, oh, I didn't have it in my quick slot, but dude, I came prepared. I've got 35 potions of cure disease for this episode, because I was like, I know I'm gonna have to be popping these things like Tums, bro. Popping these things, man. Like left and right. Alright, Isron, we're back.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting.
Yeah.
We'll have to step up our defenses.
Like, imagine how many vampires we don't even know exist just wandering around Skyrim pretending to be like regular people, and they hear the Dawnguard are recruiting and they're like, well, gonna go tell Harkon. Yeah, well, I have news, but I wouldn't exactly call it good.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
The vampires were looking for a woman trapped in dimhollow.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
Isron. It's because she's a vampire, an ancient one.
I'm waiting to hear what any of this means.
She has an elder scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
I didn't have a chance, bro. Yeah, I'm lucky I made it out alive. There were too many of them, only one of me.
Everything they wanted, and we're left with nothing.
Mm.
By the divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
Well, we can't just give up. We've got to do something.
Of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Where can I find the people that we need?
Point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she's probably the one who's gonna get us all the, like, high-quality tech. Like upgraded crossbows and things like that.
Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven. Might need a little convince. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute.
And then he's just gonna be the muscles.
Vampires almost got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular.
Ooh, he'll get us access to the trolls.
Last I knew he was out Skyrim. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming.
We're building a freaking army.
Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn
Oh,
more.
I can learn... Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Let's go find them then. We'll go out recruiting before we even look around. Yeah, before we even look around the Fort Dawnguard for a little while, we're gonna want to recruit these guys first, because they're gonna help us really start building up our defenses. Well, and our offense too. I mean, having armored trolls is going to be a big step in the right direction for making us as strong as possible. I think this is Serene.
What? You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here.
I don't believe I have.
Crabs might have taken it. I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised.
That means it's down by the river.
just look around, will you? Isran wants me?
Correct.
No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left.
I actually wonder
Anyway, I'm
what
quite
that
happy with my
is.
current pursuits. So if you'll excuse
Because I
me-
don't think she was necessarily a vigilant of Stendarr. Yeah, what was this falling out?
Yes, that was my point. I felt it was rather clear.
But she's not saying
What
it,
is it
she's
you
not
want?
really getting into the drama. Look, vampires threaten all of Skyrim. We need your help.
Vampires? Really?
The stakes are as high as it gets.
Oh, and I suppose now
They're
he
literally
remembers
going
that I
to
proposed
block
no
out
less
the
than
sun
3 different
if they
scenarios
get the
that
Elder
involve
Scrolls that they
vampires
need.
overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually some. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least
I wonder
one
if
Volkihar gyro.
I think Blood Moon is one of them. I'm
Either
trying to
I need
remember the
find
DLC of
satchel those mud
Morrowind.
crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace.
You know what though, before
You
I
happen to have one, would you?
talk
Oh,
about
then
what
I'm
I was
very
gonna
sorry, but I
say.
can't just walk away from this project yet.
Now the worst thing you could do right now, because she needs Dwemer gyros, is go and get lost in a Dwemer ruin for the next 2 hours, just so you can get one of her gyros, because in reality, she was saying that she left a satchel. Ah, yes. Right here. Okay, great. Yeah, there's 7 of them. Okay. Like, imagine there's that one person who's like, oh no, I gotta go to a Dwemer ruin. But see, we were paying attention to what she first said about her satchel.
What would money? I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think.
I've got it.
Believe me, this is
I've got a
useless.
dwarven gyro.
Thank you.
Take it.
It's not much, but this will help a great deal with. Now, where is it Isran expects? Ah,
Southeast corner of the
more
map, past Riften.
hideout,
Keep
has
going.
he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made.
Beyond the little alcove that Agmare is hiding
I'll
in.
finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can.
Perfect. Now we'll go get Gunmar. Yeah, I was gonna say that what's interesting about the DLC of Skyrim is it's always like world-ending stuff. You know what I mean? Like in Dragonborn and Dawnguard, it's like if we literally don't stop these people, the whole of Tamriel gets destroyed. Right? I mean, like for all intents and purposes. Like it's just about
Mind yourself.
over.
There's a vicious bear on the loose. You there? I've tracked this damn
But I
bear
don't
for 2
remember
weeks.
about the other DLC. I don't know the DLC in Morrowind. Maybe it's the exact same way. It's like there's some enemy that if you don't kill, just all of it Tamriel's like completely done for. It's done for.
Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd
But then
do
you've
that.
got Shivering Isles, which is like literally just, you know, you're inside the mind of Shay Gorath, and it's all just like, it's basically just a dream, you know? It's like none of it really matters. He's just like going insane inside of his head. Like the stakes feel just as high, but in reality none of it matters. It's Shay Gorath just being old crazy Shay Gorath.
That's... Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look.
All you have to say is, this person has an Elder Scroll and everyone knows how serious that is.
Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
It's a good thing those moth priests don't, like, abuse their power. Because if the moth priests, like, used the Elder Scrolls, you know, inappropriately, they would just, like, rule over everybody. They're the only ones who are allowed to watch over them, at least in Oblivion. So he wants us to hunt this. Wait, where are you? Gunmar, where are you, buddy? I need you, bro. Let me, if he's not gonna come in, let me make sure my Frost Atronak is ready to go. I thought he was following us. Brother.
We need to stop this creature before
Get on in. Get on in here, my man. I'll just do it now. Alright, come on group, let's do this. Yeah, Gunmar wants us to hunt this bear before he'll help us. Alright, I'm gonna get some space. Alright, he's in. I thought my Frost Atronach would have come in. I guess not. Oh, dude. Those hit really hard. I'm on adept right now. But those things still hit really hard when you don't have any form of blocking yourself. So we're just gonna kite this thing a little bit. And it's a good thing we've got a bunch of cure disease potions too. Alright. Take a couple of these. Swig a swig. Swig a swig. Dude, Gunmar's debatably dead. Okay. He's out for the count right now. Oh, and he's not the first one who's been downed. Interesting. No, thank you. We're just gonna keep that right where it is. We did it, Gunmar. And you were definitely gonna die doing this by yourself, so you kind of have to help me now.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks.
At least he's self-aware.
So I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
Correct.
Of course. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see. I'll meet you there.
Okay. So we got him then. We got Serene and we got Gunmar. Again, I think that's gonna give us access to crossbows, like even better crossbows and trolls as well. I wonder too if there's a way. There doesn't seem to be a way to fast travel like directly to Fort Dawnguard unless I'm just missing it. This was the only icon that I could see on the map. I don't think there is a better way to get up here. Yeah, I think every time you return to this place you have to start here. Maybe that's so that you can feel the intensity of those random ambushes that happen, like the one that happened last time when we got here. But also, I think it might be the fact that it feels like every time we return, yeah, the place is getting more and more reinforced. Like, this wasn't here the last time, this gate. So it's really cool that the more we do for these people and, you know, the more we complete our quests, the stronger they're becoming. Yeah, like now we got Vori. I agree. We shouldn't rush them. If I do remember correctly, we are actually going to be assaulting the castle. But by that point, we'll be as strong as we can possibly make ourselves. Let's get the updates going with Isran and see how this fort is coming along.
You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
Ooh.
So welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against.
If we were a vampire, it would have stopped there, believe it or not. There would have been new dialogue.
And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
Well, it can't be good if they're trying to get Elder Scrolls.
For now, get acquainted with the space. Sorine, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on.
Woot woot, let's go.
There's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Ooh, oh my god, did they actually capture one of them?
I think he might be sick.
What? Oh, good. I was like, dude, don't tell me I'm turning into a vampire. No, we haven't cured the bone break. Let's see if disease potion actually does cure that. Oh, let's go. We are cured.
Speak with Gunmar. He has something.
I might have misread that. It sounded like they had a vampire, like, literally here right now that they were going to interrogate. Did I misread that? Oh, because it's...
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, I wasn't. I was quite confused, Serana.
This
Probably weren't
vampire
expecting to see
showed
me
up
again.
while you were away.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? You guys have a...
Crypt.
like a prisoner?
It's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Not at all. You had me run around in my brain there for a second.
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you.
What's going on?
It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience. It's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
Ah, now she's telling us about it. So what about it?
I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person. Even by vampire
Yeah, he
standards.
seemed a little intense,
wasn't
talking
always
badly
like
about your
that.
mom like that.
There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy are you talking
It's
about?
pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
So she was really just protecting the scroll from her father. You took a big risk coming here.
Good. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
No, you are right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing.
I wouldn't have actually said that. I would have been way more dubious of this person, but we're moving the quests along, you know?
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking?
Okay, well, number one,
now?
you probably can't, Isron, by yourself. Like, you probably can't take this vampire. But number two, there is another reason.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
You don't trust her, fine, but trust me. I believe her.
I know what you're doing. It can stay for now.
He
But
calls
if
it
so much
it.
as lays a finger
Oh
on
my
one
god, he
here,
calls it it.
I'll hold you responsible. Got it. You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father.
That is a good point, though. It's like, how does she not get too hungry? Like how is she not just gonna feed off of the Dawnguard members?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it.
So we're gonna have to go find him.
Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers. And
It sounds like we're not even 100% sure that we know it's a moth priest.
Any idea how
He
you're
just
going to
sounded
find
pretty
moth priests?
scholarly.
Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Yeah. I like how I just throw the questions back onto her. Like, I would have been like, well, let's just look around the inns. Like, I mean, that's the best place to go.
Back before the College of Winterhold was the first. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about.
We do have access to the
Actually,
College of
now that I
Winterhold
think
right
of it,
now.
I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Interesting. So they don't even have like specifically. Wait, is she already coming? Yeah.
The tale of the great moth priest hunt. That's
Okay.
something I'd want to read.
Well, I guess we have a companion now. All right. I guess we've got someone out to help us fight. It's actually gonna kind of help our build right now, anyway. Because then, oh my god, can you imagine if I conjure up a flame Atronak or like a frost Atronak along with Serana, we're gonna be pretty deadly. So it sounds like we're going to. Sounds like you're going to the College of Winterhold.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books. You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
You know I'm a wizard as well, right?
Require assistance.
I do. Let me ask you something. I need to find a moth priest.
A moth priest? What in oblivion do you need a moth priest
Vampires! Vampires! Just tell me what I need to know, okay?
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to
We've
do
got
some
one
research
for
in
him.
the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Okay, so we gotta go to Dragonbridge. Alright, thank you, Urog. I appreciate it. Ah, the perks of being just smart enough to gain entry to the College of Winterhold, but not smart enough to have completed any of the classes. Let's go! Let's go! Slightly above average intelligence, let's go! That's all I want, man. That's all I want. I'm not trying to be the smartest person alive. I just want to be smart enough to be able to tie my shoes and cook myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Where's the inn here? It might be up to my right. Alright, so we'll ask the innkeepers here if that moth priest is still in town or if it passed through. If he hasn't arrived yet, we can get some good information that way.
I keep the inn. Been talk of a little boy in a windhelm. Name of
No.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura?
No.
They say the dark elves built it after.
What does the journal say? Ask people in Dragonbridge, okay. So she definitely doesn't have anything to tell us. Fada. Let's go back outside. I wonder if he's actually just still here and we can find him. Like, this guy kind of looks like a moth priest. Oh, excuse. Excuse. Whoa, Serana, did you just conjure up a gargoyle? Oh, that's actually dope. And now if I conjure up this bad boy, like we literally have a mini army now. Yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna be so strong. I love it. But he was in fact not a moth priest. So now maybe we ask this guy.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
A moth priest? Try asking one of the guards.
Okay, yeah, the guards would have more information about people passing through Dragonbridge today. So that makes sense.
We rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Okay. So then we're heading that way. Oh, maybe they got attacked? This is so interesting. It just feels so nostalgic because I have these like fragmented memories of what happens in this DLC, but like all that nice, you know, rich in between information is something that's just like very new to me. So it's cool, man. It feels like I'm playing this again for the first time. I like it. So we're past the bridge. We're going south. Serana is not there. Maybe we keep on heading this way. Oh, there was an attack. I'm actually really glad that just popped up. Because I didn't have to take a left, which I might have done. Ooh. Oh, so it's not a moth priest. So maybe he's still alive. Let's read the note, shall we? I have new orders from you, from someone named Malchus. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge so that we can take the moth priest to 4 Bears Holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. I see, because they're not just going to kill him, they need him to read the contents of the Elder Scroll. That's the idea. I think 4 Bears Hideout. I see. There's honestly no point to fast travel. We could have literally just done a hop and a skip. Okay. That's cool, yeah. That was good planning on their part, because they found a cave to hide out in, like, immediately after their ambush. So this was quite a good strategy to get this guy in here. But we're going to try to save him. Alright. I love this. Tonight I was like, you know what? I just want to hunt vampires. That's what I want to do. And I'm getting exactly what I wanted. It's perfect. Okay, go back to this. Alright, Serana, I need you, girl. It's time. Summon one of those for yourself. And let's get it moving. Yeah, I wonder if they want the moth priest just to find, because like from what I can remember, you need at least, maybe they have the Elder Scrolls they need, but they're looking for that particular bow? Oriel's bow, something like that? But actually the defenses here are not, they're not super heavy. Because these gargoyles aren't coming to life. The thing we need to remember to do is basically to use a cure disease potion after like every single cave or like area that we explore that has vampires. That's going to be my main challenge. It's like literally just reminding myself to keep myself nice and safe. Alright. Alright, that's one. That's one. These are regular vampires and they're hungry. It makes them weaker. And that's gonna work in our favor. We still got one up there. My Atronach is going in on him. And this is, okay, this is the leader of this particular sect of vampires. This is Malchus. He's probably like a general in the vampire army. Oh, sorry, Serana. Let's see if he had any other things on him. A waystone, vampire dust, okay. I see. He had the key, essentially. And then if we put it in here, it should unlock the prison.
Who's there?
What the heck? Dexion, we're friendly. Bro, we came to help you. What are you doing? Dexion, you need to stop. He's lost his mind. He said something about now that his master's dead, but I don't understand that. Was he turned into a vampire or something? Oh yeah, he got turned for a second.
I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions.
He was becoming a thrall.
Breaking that foul vampire's hold over me.
Oh dude, that confused me. I was like, why are you attacking us? We came to save you.
Thank the divines for
Maybe he just switched up fast. Maybe he was like, I honestly do want to kill you guys, but I realized that I'm not strong enough, so... Oh, that wasn't me! That wasn't me! If you're in a relationship and you're a guy, try using that with your girlfriend, okay? If you ever piss her off, just go, I was literally... babe, I know you're not going to believe this. I was under a vampire's control. You need to believe me. See how it goes. I think it'll work. I think it'll work.
I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower.
You're a long way from home.
These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
Not ransom. I know why they needed you, because we need you for the same purpose.
All right then, enough mysteries.
He's like, well, at least these guys haven't put me in a prison yet, so I'll talk to him. Honestly, this would be a very, like, logical thing to say right now. But then we would want to give him a little bit of information so he doesn't run away. So maybe I would just quickly say, like, okay, we're called the Dawnguard. We need you to read an Elder Scroll.
Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters.
Yep, and we're starting it back up again.
I'm happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where.
Oh, all right, great. Go to Fort Dawnguard, Stendar's Beacon.
Well, I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
I really wish you would follow me, but I trust that he's got plot armor, so it's fine. All right, Serana, we did it. How you feeling?
So far, this hasn't been too bad. It's lonely exploring by myself, though.
I'm right here with you, Serana. You're not lonely. Oh my god. We're not friends. I'm not gonna let you friend zone me like this. We are not friends. We are business partners, and that is it. Okay? Or we're like the Avengers, okay? But there's no romantic interest whatsoever. None. None whatsoever. But, you got any friends? Let's head on back to Fort Dawnguard. And then see how things are coming. We'll even like explore it a little bit too. Just to see what Sorine and Gunmar are up to, because they might have made some good progress on the trolls. What about armored mud crabs? Gunmar, I have a personal request. Can you get armored mud crabs by any chance?
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Thank you. I actually like how Isran is very serious all the time, but he gives credit where it's due. He actually is like a pretty good leader in that sense.
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
We're ready. I think we can get some side quests too from the others.
Ah, hello there.
I'm glad you made it here safely, Dexion.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Likewise, friend. Have my companions made you feel welcome here?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place.
Send them over. We could use the bodies.
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate.
Alrighty.
I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know
Yep,
this
Oriel's bow.
It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife,
Harkon.
when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other 2 scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
You need to dopamine detox, okay? You've been looking at your iPad too much.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah, the thing is, this is interesting because the concept of a prophecy makes it seem like this is an unavoidable thing. Maybe I don't understand prophecies well enough, but I'm like, a prophecy is inevitable, right? I mean, especially when it's written in something like an Elder Scroll, it's writing in a way that assumes this thing is going to happen. So maybe it does no matter what. But instead of Harkon having the Oriel's bow, it's gonna be us. Maybe that's the truth. Yeah, Serana, what's going on? What's on your mind?
That moth priest Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
So there's no way to avoid, I think, the creation of Oriel's bow. I think that's my point now. Why didn't you say something earlier?
People in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Yeah, oh geez, that's a good point, and I don't like that very much. That bar is low. Do you even trust Harkon at all?
It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So where's the Elder Scroll?
She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search.
Honestly, props to her.
Tell me anything.
Because she's literally willing to live in the soul cairn just to, like, save humanity. She actually sounds like a pretty cool person.
That's always a possibility. She was almost as obsessed as my father by the time she shot. But I can't worry about that now. We need the scroll, and she's our only lead. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
I would say the soul cairn, but that's because I'm from the future, so I've already been there before. None of these are true. It's not in Castle Volkihar. It is kind of sealed. The soul cairn is like kind of sealed away.
I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case it had to be one of us, and well, she's so much more powerful than I am. Anything else? They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me. And since the Dawnguard are still around, any other ideas?
Well, maybe Castle Volkihar then.
That almost makes sense.
Oh, is there a portal there?
Castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
That's funny, considering he's been in the same castle for like a really, really, really long time.
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
They aren't going to let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Okay. Then we'll go to the castle's secret entrance.
Let's move.
Yo, that's cool. I love the behind enemy lines kind of missions, you know? We're so close to the enemy too at that point. So we're gonna have to be really careful with how much attention we draw. Because really we need to make sure we draw none whatsoever. What can you say about that reading that you did?
I did, but without the other 2 scrolls, I admit, I feel a bit frustrated that I can't be more helpful. Still, now it's a race to claim the remaining scrolls and discover what part Oriel's bow has to play in this prophecy.
I'm a little bit confused because, yeah, I think Valerica, the mom, has the second one, so now I'm confused as to where the third one is.
Yes?
Oh, Agmare, look at you, buddy. You're all suited up.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
So why did you end up joining anyway?
Skyrim. I know something's going on. I felt I had two choices. I could either live in fear of the night, or I could do something to help protect my people.
He's gonna die, unfortunately.
Until next time.
I don't know for sure, but I'm just assuming that his character arc is gonna be he finally, you know, got the bravery and the courage that he was looking for, but it ended up getting him killed. But he was able to die happy knowing that he is much more strong than he believed. I don't hope that happens, but that's just my guess. We'll try to keep him alive in the big fight. Oh, dude, we can buy an armored troll. Ooh, hello. Yeah, let's try using one.
Cozy little play. Alright, I'll take note. He'll mind you and us Dawnguard, but there's no accounting for other folk.
Oh.
And heed also this. He's no pet. Mistreat the beast or leave him alone for too long. He'll return to the wild, forgetting you ever existed.
Roger that. I think he's saying if we accidentally hit him, he could turn. You know. To be honest, I'm shocked Gunmar was even able to domesticate this thing. But somehow he did it. Troll, follow me. Okay. So can we have Serana? Yeah, because Serana is like really just a second companion, but you can have two at once, or you can have one with her. So that's pretty cool. Got Sorine doing her business.
I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places. I wonder what.
I heard that you had upgrades for our crossbows.
Yes, these vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Yeah, who is Florentius?
He's a priest of Archay. Well, he's a little eccentric, but we can trust him.
Where can I find him?
Well, that's the thing. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran, so maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he might not like the idea.
This really is like all of us are just this sort of ragtag group put together, and none of us really seem to get along with each other, but all of us have a common goal, which is cool because then that's going to allow us all to grow much stronger with one another.
I'm sending word to the orc strongholds that you're to be trusted. You should be welcome there now.
Oh, cool.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. Bring the
Let's just check in with Isran, tell him what Serana was thinking. Sorine?
Even with all my preparation, who said something? Sorine or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson. I don't trust that man.
What's your dubiousness?
I don't want him here.
Well, Sorine thought we'd need his help.
I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal... Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendarr Grunwald. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him.
So I think probably just the fact that he's eccentric makes Isran feel like... Because Isran's clearly a very serious and grounded person.
What did you need?
If you bring someone really eccentric into the group, it's going to make everyone else feel like they can't trust them. Oh wow, the Dawnguard is growing really fast.
I like what Isran has done with the place.
Agmare. Who are you? This is a new face. Ingyard.
I hear you're doing a lot of the work in tracking down these vampires. If there's anything I can do to help.
Cool. And quite a lot of them are recruitable.
Cozy, this is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up here forever. I found another beast hiding from the
so we can get side quests from Sorine and Gunmar.
Bandits. We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires.
That's awesome. I love that. So you can literally just go vampire hunting in between quests. Let's just do one quick little side quest before we do chasing echoes. I want to see what that's about.
It takes some getting used to.
It makes sense anyway. It would just help us clear out more of Skyrim, so when we finally make that push... Tolan, what the hell are you doing here? Who the hell is that guy? Are you dead or not? Like, what's happening with your spirit right now? Bro, oh my god. At least no one can say you didn't have spirit. Tolan,
Need something?
what the hell? What are you doing here?
Need something?
Alright, whatever. I do like the idea of just having a quest where we're just here to kill vampires, okay? Rift Watchtower. Alright, team. The vampire stronghold is right there. Let me see your war faces. Let me see you get angry. That's it. Bare those teeth. That's a good troll. Let me see a serana. Get scary.
Move faster. The sun is...
Okay, close enough. Charge! This place actually doesn't look too big. I thought we were gonna have to, like... I thought we were gonna have to storm, like, a whole big fortress. This is just like a tiny little castle. Not even a castle, it's just like a guard tower. Go on up, guys. Troll, stop picking daisies over there. I need you. What are you doing? Troll, get over here. Alright, we lost the troll already. $500 well spent. $500 well spent. I got magic too, buddy. You haven't seen me use it much, but I got magic too. Wonder if I have an even more powerful spell, because I think that does 25 damage. Flames, da-da-da, that does 25. Oh, 40, yeah, Fireball does 40. And runes, you have to step that over them, I'm pretty sure, so that's not as effective. Ooh, it's a pretty big magicka cost. I'm actually waiting just to see. What? Bro, chill out. I thought you were a thrall. Oh wow, he's literally running too. Serana's quite useful because she does cast Flee a lot, which sometimes confuses me, but it's not like it's not useful. It just gives us a break in the fight. Wow, he hits really hard. Also, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this is like a glitch that you guys have experienced. Anytime I try to use a potion of health, it won't even activate after I have like a very small amount. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Fort well cleared. Fort well cleared. Nice, that was actually really cool. And we got our heavy armor up. I know that's probably just a Radiant quest, but it does feel good to just like do those every once in a while. And I'm really curious if the more of these Radiant quests you do, if they bring you to like larger fortresses. Let's see what's down here anyway. Did a thrall? Oh, a fox? Huh. Sorry, buddy. I had to use my fast travel. So I think that Fireball is actually our most intense spell right now. I'm gonna go turn in that quest just to see what happens. Oh, and wait. Okay, yeah, sometimes, I see. So sometimes the fast travel takes you directly to Fort Dawnguard if there haven't been any, like, aesthetic changes to the fort. But if there's been, like, aesthetic changes to the outside of it, I think it takes you, like, out into the valley. I've destroyed the master vampire at Rift Watchtower.
one less beast and nest of broodlings we needn't worry about any longer.
I agree.
I've located the whereabouts of a vampire masquerading as a common citizen.
Ooh, no, this is
Track him
different.
down and dispose of him.
This time he's a
Said
traveling
rightly,
merchant.
The law is unaware of the danger. We will treat you as a criminal if you are caught.
I see, because they won't know he's a vampire where we're going, but we do. So we have to be really careful about how we kill him.
Vampires
Well, what's he doing?
Stalking their prey, passing among us undetected emboldens them, makes them feel powerful, untouchable. But we'll put a swift end to that.
Yeah, why can't we just inform the guards and the Jarl?
Alas, the vampire can cloud the minds of those he preys upon. It won't be easy to convince anyone he's other than he appears. The law will require proof that we can't present.
The eyes, Chico. The eyes never lie.
Themselves. Best not to damage our reputation. Let your actions be as discreet as possible.
Understood.
Delight to be with you.
I wasn't even gonna ask how I avoid getting in trouble with the law. I know what it's about. We're gonna let our armored troll wait here because well, we want to be a little bit more discreet for our next mission. Oh, also because he doesn't do anything. And then also thirdly, I would say probably he doesn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Okay, so yeah, so we're just gonna keep him at home for right now. I guess this merchant's actually in Whiterun. I thought he would have been coming in, but no, he's outside. Serana, we have to kill one of your people. And we gotta do it very discreetly. This is actually the part of Dawnguard I was most excited about. I love the main story, I think it's really cool. But I literally was like, I just want to hunt vampires down around Skyrim. Like, I want to feel like a bona fide, like, vampire hunter, mercenary dude. Oh, interesting. Who are you? Huh, oh, interesting. Nobody can tell you're a vampire. You just have such beautiful eye contacts in. You just have these beautiful eye contacts.
Yeah.
So, why don't you show me your, wait, what can we see? Like, I just say, come with me. Like he's just gonna follow us. If we did say this, and I don't think he would follow us, but like, we would have to lead him outside of Whiterun. Or maybe to my right? Like maybe behind Bellathor's? I don't think there are guards over there. I also don't think guards go behind the inn. So I'm curious what he says if I say this.
Why? What do you want?
If I intimidate him, that would actually not look good on us. Intimidation's not a good idea right now. That's not particularly a good thing to say either, because I know my persuasion isn't good. Yeah, let me check my speechcraft. I think it's pretty low. Yeah, it's 21. There's no way I can persuade him.
Yes? What did you need?
Something?
Then show me your wares, you merchant.
Wares? So sorry.
Oh, really? You don't have any wares? Really? You got nothing? You got nothing?
Until next time.
What a curious city. It's so...
Well, I'm gonna quick save. I'm curious what happens if we try to intimidate him to come with us.
I'm not so easily coerced. I've got my eye
Yeah.
on you. Try anything.
Because I think intimidation is also determined by your speech, I'm pretty sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna have to take him unawares.
He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Let's see where he goes. I'm just gonna have my crossbow out for a sneak attack. Dude, how scary though. Because now we know for sure there's a vampire living literally among the citizens of Whiterun. This is arguably where we go the most in Skyrim. And we know for sure there's a vampire walking among us. We really need to do something about that. Now here's the thing. It's already pretty late at night. Maybe we wait for it to be even later. Let's try to find a good vantage point to shoot him from. It's not exactly stealthy to shoot him in the middle of town like this. But what's creepy, actually, you know what's interesting? If we wait really late at night, I wonder if he's actually going to try to like go into someone's house. He's got to feed at some point. Like, we can last as long as we want, because we can just wait and wait and wait and eat regular human food, bread, apples, etc., etc. Eventually, he's going to need to feast on someone. So we can play the long game, or we can play the short game. Now, my stealth is clearly not very good with this particular build. Let's just see where he goes first, though.
Yes?
If he just continues to patrol the streets, then yeah, we're just gonna have to take him out. So I know we can do that. I know we can do that. Trying to get into like an interesting location here. I know that, like I said earlier, I know that guards don't come back here. The only issue is there's actually a guard. I don't know if you've noticed this. There's a guard by Bellathor. That guy right there. He's there 24/7. They never... Okay, he's going inside. Yeah, this guy right here is there literally all day, every day. So if you're ever trying to steal in the marketplace, it's pretty hard unless you put a basket over his head. Let's shoot him from above, shall we? Now this is not technically our room. But maybe we can do this. I'll do a quick save in case this doesn't work. I don't think we can shoot through that. But you know what? Let's try it. Nope. Not so stealthy now, are we? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, hold on. We'll figure this out. He's sitting with Sam. Maybe we can take his leg. I think it's the innkeeper that sees us.
What are you doing that for?
What? Don't worry about it. I had to release that. Oh, this is tricky when you don't have... This is pretty tricky when you don't have a lot of stealth.
What did you need?
I'll figure it out, though.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Huh? Well, we didn't get a bounty here. Yeah, I don't think we actually picked up a bounty yet. But this wasn't exactly quiet. Well, it says we discreetly killed the merchant. Yeah, we actually... Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty discreet. That was pretty discreet to me, right? Do you guys agree? That was pretty discreet. I mean, they might have heard a couple things, but I don't think anybody actually saw anything, did they?
You look like someone who can hold their liquor.
That's crazy. I wonder if...
How about a friendly contest?
I wonder if you actually can mess that up. No, thank you, Sam. I'm on a mission. That's funny. We probably would have done that better if we actually attacked him outside. If you have good stealth, though, I mean, you can probably kill him wherever you want. But you would need enough Yeah, you would need enough, like, marksman skill to be able to do enough damage with your sneak attacks that he would die upon one attack, so that he doesn't, like, yell, or like daggers or something. Like, you've got your one-handed skill up pretty good.
Cozy little place.
Anything like that, I would assume you actually can kill him in one hit if you're really strong.
Very good. That's one less. Though there's plenty more where he came from. If he ever wants
Are
to.
there?
Speak with
Well,
Isran.
what more
He
can
has
I do to
something
help?
for you.
Oh, cool. So doing enough side quests
Hope you're getting along with Isran.
has actually allowed us to go to
Isran's done with the place. Good
Isran.
to see someone else who's really prepared.
Yeah, what does she have for sale, dude?
It's not easy to get supplies way out here. But I
Does she
know.
have?
Take a look.
Well, I'll buy the bolts. I'm curious. Oh yeah, she's got like a bunch of bolts. I'll definitely buy those. Iron bolts, we'll take those. Probably need lockpicks, honestly. We'll take some more cure disease because you can really never have enough of that. Healing. We already have sunfire. Steel bolts, a lot of them too. Wow. How do we upgrade our crossbow is my question.
All right then. Very few people appreciate a basic one. Of course. That is.
I don't need a
Talk
basic
to
one.
Gunmar if you need materials.
It probably will be, it'll probably just like take way too much time in this episode to do that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can upgrade your crossbow. And I'm so glad that Tolan never actually died. He's just been chilling in here with us the whole time. He never went to Dimhollow Crypt and he never died. That's how we're gonna remember it.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep.
Oh,
if
you
can.
heard the scroll. Oh, so we didn't check in with him yet about that.
I heard a lot of vague nonsense. You could.
Sure.
Thing that stood out for
That's
me was
actually fair.
Arnold's bow. That's a powerful weapon, and I sure as oblivion don't want the vampires to get hold of it.
Yeah.
The moth priest can stay here for now. As for the vampire, I still
It
don't
is.
trust it. So keep it on a leash. The Jarl's in danger. A vampire plays as a visiting advisor to the court. Destroy it before it's able to complete its foul business. But be warned, the Jarl's guards are unaware of the threat and will treat violence against this advisor as a crime. Convince the Jarl of the threat and he'll let you destroy the creature. If not, then do your best not to get caught. Quickly now. The longer you delay, the more dangerous.
Yeah, I'm actually curious how he has this information.
Stay alert.
Before it's too late. You would think the advisor would have moved really quickly on that. That's a really cool setup for a quest, though. This is miscellaneous. It's okay. Yeah, I won't do that just for now. But this one sounds really cool. Oh, and they're in Dawnstar too. Let's do it. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I was enjoying the main quest quite a lot, but the side quests are just like cool. It's basically, it's cool because you basically it feels like you're doing quests like you would in a vampire hunter guild. You know what I mean? Because that's really just what the Dawnguard is. It's just another guild / faction. So along with the main quest, you have the ability to do those side quests, and yeah, it feels like you're in the Dark Brotherhood, or you're in the Thieves Guild just doing those like cool fetch quests, but the style is literally just you hunting vampires, and I'm really here for that.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're
I haven't been to Dawnstar yet in this playthrough.
We're not soldiers anymore.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare.
So we're just gonna forget about the nightmare problem. Ain't nobody here has nightmares, okay? Well, we're all having happy little sleeps, okay? We don't have a nightmare problem. No, no, no. At least hopefully not. Hopefully these vampires aren't giving you a nightmare problem. You're all Skald. I know you don't know me, but you are in danger. A vampire has infiltrated your court.
That's quite a bold claim. I'd need proof before I could possibly accept it.
You don't even want to be like a little precautious? No? Well, then we need to figure out...
What did you need?
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, we need to figure out who it is, and I think it's probably pretty clear. Do all of us just have, like, really light skin? Wow. Like, we all just kind of look vampires. It's really just the eyes that separate us apart.
Yes?
Okay, so he won't even talk. How can we get information about him? Let's just see where he goes and what he gets up to. I don't think it would be easy to find proof of the fact that he's a vampire. Oh, so he has orders on him. Okay, so it seems that if we pickpocket him, that'll be enough proof. I do not have pickpocket skill at all, so I'm pretty sure we're just gonna have to kill him. Question is... can we get him alone? Let's see what the journal says. Find evidence linked to the vampire. We already found it. So it's probably like we can kill him and take the orders off him.
Worthy of time or consideration.
But we're gonna have to separate him from the court, because if we... I'm just curious, if we just try to kill him right now, I think the Jarl's gonna attack us.
Never should have come here.
No. Oh yeah. The guard's against us. Yeah, okay, so that's... so I just wanted to confirm that would not work. So let's see where he goes at night then. Because the Jarl's gotta sleep, which means the Jarl and this advisor are gonna be separated. So let's see what happens now that it's 11 p.m.
By the divines, I'm tired.
Alright, then Bullfrec, you should probably go to sleep. Just like you, Jarl, Scald, you should go to bed. Rest those old bones of yours. I know you're tired. Probably feeling that arthritis in your bones. I'd take a nap. Alright. So now the court's all going to sleep. Really, they couldn't get Bullfrec a bed? Okay, that's fine. So now he's alone. So we need to take him out quietly. I wonder if I can just sneak him. Because I could try to kill him. Yes. Or, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. If we find a basket, I could throw it over his head. A bucket will be perfect. Ready? This is some pro Skyrim moves right here. Put a bucket over his head. Oh, I keep pressing control when I mean to crawl. Yeah, can you just like sit back down? Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay. And then that should... No! Is it just Serana who can see me? Is that the idea? Yeah, I might just go for it. Okay, great. Yeah, great. Ooh, cool. The reason I wanted to steal the evidence first was because I wanted to see what dialogue he says, or what they do about it. If they find out he's a vampire first before we kill him.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare
Scald, you actually are in danger. A vampire has infiltrated your court, see?
I trust you'll take
Oh, I should have read it
care of
first.
this unwanted visitor. My guards will not interfere with you carrying out
Okay, great. Okay, perfect. I thought like literally the whole town would just like swarm this dude. He's like, wait, whoa. I didn't do anything. You did. You're a vampire. And now he's none the wiser. I love it. So here's what we'll do. We'll get ourselves as prepared as possible. Oh, I think he knows what's about to happen. Did you just... His dialogue literally just said, by Ysmir, I do not think this is going to end well. think he knows what's gonna happen. Oh, he's got some health on him. Get him, get him, get him. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Wow, brutal, brutal. That's what you get, man. That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to turn us. That's the thing. You know, in a perfect world, okay, we could find some kind of diplomacy between humans and vampires, but it's like at the point that you start infecting other people, now, you know, we have the right to defend ourselves, right? It's like, we gotta take you out. I'm sorry, bro, but we gotta take you out. At the point that you're killing other people, you're a threat. You have been determined a threat, and you must be stopped. I'm enjoying these little vampire hunting quests. They're kind of cool. Maybe we'll do, if there's one more, I might even do one more, but then I'll go back onto the main quest. It's just like kind of fun, you know? And per usual, we have Toland's Holy Spirit watching over us. I love it. Be funny if like Isran like is just crying one night and he's like, I miss Toland. Do you think he's watching over us? And I just like lead Isran down to the front and I'm like, yeah, no, I think he's watching over us, buddy. Isran's like, oh, Jesus, all right. I guess I don't even need to pray for like a sign. It's pretty clear at that point.
Be on your guard at all times.
I've destroyed the vampire in the Jarl of Dawnstar's court.
Maybe now they'll afford the vampire threat a tad bit more respect.
Yeah, he was so dubious. It's crazy. That was fun. I liked that. I wonder if there are any more vampire hunting side quests. It might be just those 3 for now, and maybe we get some more. I think everybody's asleep. Let me wait the day. Yeah, I wonder if we'll like get more if we do like another or 2 of the main quests and then kind of go back to Gunmar.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
Let's see.
This is fine for now, but we can't. I've discovered the whereabouts.
Oh no, he's got a new one, and now it's a whole vampire lair.
Vampire is usually sufficient to scatter its minions, though it's best to destroy every last one of them.
You got it.
Good luck.
Thank you, buddy. That's goofy. So I've been running around trying to find my troll, and he's just gone. Like, he literally, we told him to wait here, and he was just like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, goofiest 500 coins we've ever spent. However, besides trolls, there are also... See? Attack huskies. What's wrong, Bran? You wanna go hunt some vampires? Come on, boy. Let's go. Dude, the vibe. And now, if we have Frost Atronak, there will literally be 4 of us up against this lair by ourselves. That's actually so sick. Yeah, so we're gonna be plenty prepared to turn on. We're gonna turn on the hell. Okay, we're gonna turn on the hell. Let's go find that lair. Looks like, yeah, we're definitely upgrading. I'm sure there's a limit. Yeah, so I was actually wrong. I thought there was gonna be these quests, I thought they were gonna be radiant. It seems that they're actually progressing in a way that they're getting harder and harder. So I actually think it might not be radiant, or if it is radiant, it'll get to a point where it's like, it just keeps on choosing like a vampire lair. Like the vampire lair might be the final stage of this particular radiant quest.
Yes. What did you need?
Alright, ready team? Let's freaking get him. Dude, that's beautiful. I can literally just hang back. If I really wanted to. Wow. I mean, that was straight up easy. Yo. Yo, what up, crew? We're like the guardians of Skyrim. What up, crew? Like, literally, we've got Rocket, we've got Groot, we've got Gamora, and we've got Star-Lord. we're missing Thrax, I think his name is, right? We're like literally the guardians of Skyrim. That's hilarious. We got the whole crew here. I didn't even do a damn thing. Something I like about this particular Radiant quest too is like it's not hard to clear these layers out at all. This is like such a nice way to farm. Like just like high quality items. Resist potion recipe. It's actually a pretty good idea. Let me check my active effects. Okay, we have not been poisoned yet. We don't have the like vampire HIV. Huh, this wasn't as good for business as I thought it would be. Sure, the pay is good, but the runs are harder. You know what? I think this doesn't really matter. I think there are probably just bandits in here, but then when you do the Dawnguard DLC, it just replaces the bandits with vampires. I think that's kind of the idea. Because it sounds like they had a prisoner of some kind down here, but instead of the bandits having a prisoner now, it's like just simply the vampires who do. So it's a pretty easy way to like tailor this particular spot for our needs, depending on, you know, where you are in the game. That's kind of cool. That was pretty easy. Oh, foolish me. Did I say we would do one more vampire layer before continuing with the main quest? It's foolish me. I meant two. Alright, one more, I swear. Just one more.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
The vampire at Mara's Eye Pond has been destroyed.
Very good. Though I suspect there's more wherever he came from. We cannot afford to relax.
I agree. So I think you should send me to another spot.
I found another beast. He's holed up with a group of necromancers.
Ooh.
We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires.
Okay, let's do it.
Fight bravely, friend.
Interesting. So he ingratiated himself with a necromancer. Or he just is controlling the necromancers by force. But that's kind of a deadly combo, because then it's like the necromancer's just gonna keep creating new thralls. Because like a vampire has to have a body already to cast its spell on, to then control the body of. But a necromancer, I believe, can like literally just conjure up things. No, they can't just conjure up stuff out of thin air, can they? Or do they need bones? Regardless, I think a vampire needs more than the bones. I think they need the corpse. In like typical like necromancer vampire lore, I don't know if that's exactly the case, but in Skyrim I think that's the idea. Trying to remember if it does delineate that way, or if they all can just like craft, or I mean like conjure whatever they want. I don't know for sure, but I think that might be the distinguishing factor. Alright, ready guys? I got Groot in my hands right now, ready to jump out and do some killing. Oh. Does... Huh? Huh? There's a Whoa. Oh, I seem to remember this quest, kind of. And by that, I mean I remember that this is a quest. And I don't remember what the lore is as to why these ghosts are forced to attack people.
Who's there?
Interesting. Yeah, we're like... Yeah, these are like a few quests that are now like over each other. They're stacking over each other. Sorry, Draugr. Now I just have to kill you. Oh, dude, I remember this. This is like a very serious necromancer. I remember doing a video, I think it was top 5, like, either failed villains or like successful villains, but I remember this is a trapdoor into a little prison area. I don't think we have a choice. I think the only way in here is through here, so I've got to do it. Oh no. Alright, get him, Atronak. Let's create a little bit of distance. Oh, he's like right on us. Oh wow, they're not easy. They're not easy. Did we already take out that necromancer? I think we might have. Dude. This guy's hitting pretty hard. See, this wouldn't be nearly as much of a struggle if I could use my health potions, but for some reason I just haven't been able to. Okay. And I think my crew took the necromancer, so we were able to focus our attention on the master vampire. I think. What's over there? Serana, I don't even know where you are. Sild the Warlock. Interesting. So I don't know. I'm trying to remember now how he was able to subjugate these ghosts. I didn't think that was something a necromancer could do. But clearly, like, unless there's an overlapping of quests, then I'm pretty sure Sid is actually able to, or Sild was actually able to do that. Huh, that's confusing. Ooh, hello. Alright, cool, we got some really high quality loot. Oh, I'm gooping! I'm gooping! Now we're not gonna explore the rest of this place. But
is someone there?
yeah, like I'm curious how these ghosts are here. There might be a journal about Sild, honestly, but for the sake of this particular episode, I'm not gonna get into like his particular lore. But yeah, we would have needed. Okay, yeah, we would have needed that key from Sild just to get out. So I think it was inevitable to fall down into that trap. Interesting. Alright, let's go turn this in. I'm happy to move on now with the main quest. But that was fun. I just love doing like vampire hunt after vampire hunt. It would obviously be a lot easier though if I could use my health potions. Alright, Gunmar, I've got some good news. I've destroyed, this time, a master vampire at Ranvig's Fast.
Excellent. That's one less beast and nest of broodlings we needn't worry about any longer.
I agree. So we'll make sure we put on our helmet.
Yes?
And now we are fully decked out. I should have done this at the start of the episode. Giving myself a little bit more armor rating. Alright. So what's the main quest? Chasing echoes. Serana wants us to go to Volkihar's courtyard. I think we can just fast travel to Castle Volkihar, but as long as we don't go inside, we seem to be okay. I'm a little bit nervous about bringing Bran, but to be honest, he was just so bored, I know he's gonna want to come, so let's do it. The question is, how do we get there? Do we just wrap around the whole island? It's kind of funny because, like, the only watchman they had was that, like, old guy who looked really tired. Oh yeah, so she's confirming it's just around here. But yeah, they did. So they actually don't. they don't really have any guards or watch people. They have that watchman, but all he does is watch the front gate. There's something over here, though. It might just be a mud crab. No, there's something. Yeah, just some skeletons. So I guess that's their form of defense. If they don't like notice anyone coming to the northern part of the island. Interesting. I'm surprised the defenses are so light, though. They probably... Because I think a good strategy, if you want someone to come into an area and then sort of trap them inside, a really good strategy is, you know, to seem welcoming and inviting. So I think the vampires' strategy has been, if any merchants, traders, if any just wandering scholars, if they come here, we're purposely not going to look, you know, uninviting. We want people to come in, and then when they're already inside, that's when we transform them into thralls. In fact, it's very possible the vampires here who have thralls, like, those thralls are actually just travelers who came to this island. That the vampires didn't even need to, like, take a boat, you know, to the mainland of Skyrim. It's possible. Kind of interesting if they're that, like, cocky. You know what I mean? It's very possible that they are that cocky. We can use that to our advantage, because if we ever come... Whoa, we're inside the castle. We need to... Bran, please, baby. Hey, you gotta be a good boy, okay? I need you to be a good boy. You gotta keep it quiet, okay? We're behind enemy lines here. Alright, careful with all that barking. Good boy. Good boy. But yeah, we can use that to our advantage, because if we ever come here with the full, you know, Dawnguard clan, then, like, we'll be able to, like, get into the inner workings of this castle without having to fight on the outside of it. Like, we'll already have been able to infiltrate it at that point. So it's actually really good that they don't really have anyone outside. Alright. Come on, Bran. Come on, Bran. I need you, buddy. And now he needs me. Serana, you're sure we're not going to accidentally stumble into the main hall, right? Because I don't know if we're ready for that fight right now. She's awful quiet. But maybe this is a sort of undercroft. Bloody rags, hypothetical. Okay, yeah, I thought that might do a little bit of a skill increase there. Probably have to activate that. I can't find Serana. She's quite ahead right now.
Take a left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that I thought of.
Okay. Oh, so she's probably gonna have to pull one lever and then I pull the other? Something like that. That would be a form of double security, like she was talking about. Oh, Bran. You're such a good boy. He's like, you will not get to my owner. So I don't know exactly what she meant by... Oh, okay. That double security? Sounds like we're kind of working our way to some levers. There might be one right there. Yeah, I think there is. Wow, hey, that's okay. No thank you. I'm busy that day. You know that day that you want to see me? Frostbite spider? I'm actually busy. I'm busy healing myself all day. Okay. So that should be enough. That just dropped one of the bridges, so we can either continue on, or we're gonna have to find another form. No, I think that did it. Yeah, I think that's all we needed to do. I don't think there's another lever. Yeah, that must have been it. Because we've already got our way to the courtyard. We are so deep behind enemy lines right now. Serana, I hope you know what you're doing.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
It must have been really vibrant when her and her mom were still here tending to this garden.
Used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Without your mom's care, it fell really quickly.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait.
Meanwhile, I can't keep a rose alive for more than 24 hours. Your mom sounds like a special lady. What is it?
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
What is that?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She
Yeah, that's fair.
persuaded an artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Does it still work?
That's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she
There's a
loved
secret
it.
here.
I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
Pretty sure this is just a portal, so what exactly am I doing to it?
Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out.
Okay. So
If I had to
before I
guess,
look for
I'd say
them,
the
what
moment
even
Mother
happened?
fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her.
Oh, so he actively probably lit it on fire.
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he had spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself.
Were you always a vampire, Serana?
That's a long story. The short version is that my parents and I...
Oh, that makes sense.
I know.
Yeah, I'll just say they disgust me.
Anyway, Molag Bal is the original source of vampirism, and still grants it to his... This isn't that watered-down child's power that you simply contract from another vampire. We're pure-blood creations of original...
It's really sad, because this is kind of a form of, inheriting your father/mother's sins. Because, she probably wouldn't even have wanted to become a vampire, but when she was much younger, her parents were followers of it, which is obviously in and of itself a cult. To be a Molag Bal follower, you have to essentially be in a cult.
Look around for the missing crests. Even in this mess, they should stick out.
And so she just got, lumped into that really against her will, and it's not something that she was able to realize it was bad until she got probably much older. And now she's rebelling against that. That's something that we see quite often in real life. So we're looking for missing crests. I don't know how many there, maybe 3, 4, maybe 4?
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this long.
I can't remember where they are. There probably are some in the courtyard.
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this lovely place.
Oh, I'm trying to cast my mind back to when I was a kid doing this. If I can remember, I think there was 1 or 2 here. in the courtyard. Oh, yeah. And then there was probably 1 or 2 through, like, the rooms that we haven't explored yet. So, okay, so I was able to put that there. We need 3 more. Tell you what, how about we favorite a torch just so we can see much easier. And then we'll keep that in our left hand just so we can really notice things better. Wow, I'm really glad I just investigated that garden, because that was 1. So that's that. We need, I think...
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around.
Okay, 3 more then. Maybe they're all in the courtyard. I kind of doubt it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to take us to the soul cairn. If I can remember things correctly. Maybe it would be easier to find... Yeah, okay. I was like, it's probably going to be easier to find things if I just zoom out. Oh, great. So we've already got 3. And then there's an east tower where we can probably find another. And then there's a north tower. We must have come from... Not there. Okay, we came from below.
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to
So
keep
then...
hanging around this lovely place.
So then we'll keep the north one for the last one. Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, there's gotta be a crest at the end of this. Alright, I'm glad we were able to keep things really, like, linear like that. The torch is actually, like, it's almost, like, too bright for me. You would think it would be, like, right here, you know what I mean? Alright, so I don't believe there is actually a shard in the south tower. If we end up finding enough in the north, then we should be okay. I think we've got... No, we still need 2 more, okay. Yeah, we should be okay if we can find both of them in the north tower. Oh. Explore Castle Volkihar's ruined tower. Was 3 enough to... Whoa, wait, 3 was enough to open this thing. Yeah, that would be an eclipse, so we don't actually need anything there because the moon would be not visible in this particular one. And then, is it the same here? I don't know. So I guess maybe 3 was enough. Interesting. Thought there was going to be at least 5 that we needed, but yeah, in hindsight, it makes sense that 3 worked. Oh. This must have been a secret entrance for Valerica.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what...
Interesting. Sounds good. I don't know where Bran is right now, but I think he's probably okay. He'll probably spawn with us pretty soon. Let's see what this place was about. Yeah, okay, we got some fighting to do. Bran, I already miss you. Please, can I vault this table? Thank you very much. Can just make sure the skeleton's dead no matter what. Oh my golly. Okay, we can use this pillar to our advantage. Where are you guys? I need your help. Let's burn it. Let's burn it with sunfire. Wait, how can you resist sunfire? You're like super undead. You're not just undead, you're like a super undead. What the heck? Okay. I'll go back to Frost. Interesting, interesting. I wonder why the gargoyles are coming to life now, though. It could have been just some kind of defense system that Valerica set up before she left. Or I wonder if like there's some lore that I'm missing about gargoyle statues turning into actual gargoyles after a certain amount of time. I don't know, like full-on vampire lore, but I do wonder why that gargoyle. Yeah, like I wonder why these things are here. It's honestly my educated guess is just this is all set up by Valerica. Question is, how has she been able to survive all this time? And I mean just from boredom. I don't even necessarily mean as a vampire. But both are good questions. Alright. I feel like we're getting closer now to figuring this all out. I seem to remember this room. There has to be some kind of portal in here or something like that that'll get us there. But first, let's just clear out all these guys. I wanted to bring Bran to the Soul Cairn, take him on a big grand adventure. But it's probably safer that he stay behind. At least for right now. Let's see. Oh, there's still more Draugr, okay. Alright. Let's try to link back up with Serana. Oh, that's definitely a baddie. And I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking to this gargoyle right here. I think if you swing at it, it'll actually activate it. Oh no, I'm wrong. Maybe it's just select statues then. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Oh, okay. You were trying to ambush me. Dude, he saw me that whole time. He was just like, I'm just gonna let this fool punch me in the face. And the second he turns his back, I'm turning on. I'm turning on. Alright, well, I don't know why you have these gems on you, but they're mine now, so ha. Screw you, big boy. Alright, Serana, do you think we're getting close? She doesn't know this part of the castle, so her guess is as good as ours. Ah. Another one, guys. Frostachenek, I need you to take some of the heat on this. These things do not hit for a small amount. Oh wow, he actually does like okay damage. But the gargoyles have some kind of spell where they're able to generate some HP off of you if they claw you. Probably if they like collect blood off of you. I do kind of wonder what's in here. Ooh, oh my god. That was done very expertly. If I do say so myself, that was done very expertly. Ancient bow of despair, a bunch of battle axes. This was clearly an old armory. Now we can get the drop on this archer. I'd say that was worth going up here. I'll block the way with my Atronak. And he can take the heat on my right, and I'll go left. And then we can literally ambush these guys from every side. Oh wait, no, this might be... No. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, you know what? I seem to remember us having to, like, walk around this area to find some kind of ingredient to Oh, yeah. This is where we're gonna have to go. Because we're gonna have to craft some kind of... I don't remember, something which is gonna act like a portal of some kind to get to Valerica. She really did not make it easy to get to her. And when you've got humanity's fate riding on that fact of her getting reached, you know, it would make sense that she would make it hard for someone to find her.
We're getting close, I'm sure.
Okay, I think so too. Follow me, Serana. I went over this bridge and I think I went up this hallway. Yeah, that's so cool. I'm really interested in learning more about Valerica's story. Because I'm like mostly just fascinated about her endurance. And like the emotional aspect of having to deal with being, I mean, excommunicated from your family for so many years and having to deal with that. Ooh, that actually kind of spooked me. Not gonna lie. Go get him. Go get him, champ. Oh, there's probably two of them. Yep, okay. Play safe here. Interesting. Oh, there's actually 3 of them right now. Alright, gonna do a little bit of healing. We are A-okay. This is just the name of the game when you hunt vampires. I can use the defense of my team. Gonna heal up a little bit, and we'll go for the one with the lowest amount of health. That's him. And then we'll just make sure, because this thing's gonna turn in like 30 to 60 seconds anyway, so we'll just get ahead of it. Perfect. Serana's trying to give us a tip that there's a secret passage. I think so too, which looks like maybe this wall opens up. Let's use our torch to try and find something. We called out pretty quickly that this spot right here looked pretty conspicuous. It really does look like a frame, potentially a door frame. When you feel around here, you end up going here, and what's this? Turn candlestick. Okay, great. To be completely honest, that actually only took me about like 30 seconds to find. But I probably will, just cut that out anyway. But yeah, that actually didn't take me too long, which I'm kind of proud of. Serana, what do you make of this? This room looks of most importance. Bunch of books here. Oh, Valerica's journal. I scoped that out pretty easily. Harkon's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people. That's kind of a pun. And yet he refuses to so much as listen to a word I say. Cast far too much light on our people. What do you mean by that? I've become less a wife, more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula, it can be sustained indefinitely. So she's missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Garlic? Silver? Salt? Fire? Bad breath? Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. If I'm to escape Harkon's clutch... Oh, she was being used as just like a supply of souls. I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here, but then for it to get closed behind me. And she actually managed to do it. After wasting thousands of gold on components, I've discovered how to sustain it. She's going to list the components below. Without the proper amounts for my own protection, but we've got like a general idea of what those ingredients are. And as a secondary precaution, she's combining her own blood. Okay, but we've got that. We've got that. It's serana. It should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it following me here. Wow, so this was like, this is so interesting because this was, I don't think she ever expected to be found ever. I mean, like literally ever. This was almost like a weird form of suicide. Really. So she just needs ground bone meal, specifically purified void salt, soul gem shards. Place them in the silver-lined portal vessel and then add Serana's blood. Okay, bone meal, void salt, soul gem shards. So she was preparing for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana. Get her to dim... Ah, so it really was her mom who put Serana in that thing. I thought it was her dad.
I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know.
Yeah.
I had no idea she had a setup like this.
Yeah, me neither.
Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components.
And thousands of gold. So we'll take the bone meal.
I'm not sure about
finely ground bone meal, that's it.
Something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something.
I think I already found it. It's the journal.
Journal. Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, what's the soul cairn?
She told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used.
Oh, this was so cool, because imagine playing regular Skyrim for a long time using soul gems as an enchanter. Now they found a way to actually add a lot more, like, really interesting lore to, like, this one item and this one concept that's actually clearly has a lot of room for, like, informational growth, like just lore growth. It's really cool.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely something. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
I know what we need. I know what we need. I read it. What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this.
But yeah, what are you thinking?
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these...
I see.
Enough of that. Let's get
so
started.
She's suggesting it needs to be exact, but I think it's gonna be okay.
Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Yeah, so I've already got... I just need the soul gem shards. Okay, I got the soul gem shards. I think we literally just need the void salts.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Although, did we already collect everything? No, we still need the void salts, which the cursor is...
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
The cursor is not going to... excuse me. The map marker is not going to do it for you, which I like. It gives us an opportunity to actually look for ourselves. You know what's weird? I think after all this time, I do actually think I know where the void salts are. Yeah. There we go. But also we hadn't searched this area, so it would have made sense that it was up there. Kind of evenly dispersed throughout the room. We're ready, girl. We just need your blood.
And the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no. You know, Serana, I just want to say I've enjoyed our friendship, but I'm starting to have feelings for you, Serana. This is just so funny. Can I ask you something?
What is it?
What will you do if we find your
I've been
mother?
asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like she did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me.
It's complicated.
About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
Yeah. This like reminds me of like the Dumbledore-Harry Potter relationship, you know what I mean? It's like, I care about you,
Yes,
but
you're right.
you serve a purpose in a much
I
greater
just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about it.
event.
Thank you. Are we ready then?
And I can't lose sight of that goal. And Valerica certainly didn't. Let's get that portal
Alright,
open.
Here goes.
So we're kind of like Snape in this instance. You know? Kind of. Kind of. At least if we also end up having a crush on Valerica, which we probably will. It worked! It worked! Serana, it worked!
Incredible. Simply incredible.
I'm gonna forget the fact that Bran is just like still in the courtyard. That actually kind of breaks my heart.
Are you alright? That looked painful.
No, I'm fine.
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that.
What?
Sorry.
I think it thinks we're in the
It's
soul
hard to
cairn.
describe. The soul cairn is, well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
Sorry, I think I might have missed something. Did she like bite us, or no, she couldn't have bitten us, but
There might
did we
be,
get hurt?
but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably...
Oh my golly, I have to become a vampire.
Not your first choice, I guess.
No!
We could just create a total
No!
anyway. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two.
Oh, oh my god. Can you imagine trusting someone to this degree? I don't think I could ever do that.
It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. I'm sorry. I wish
I would not trust someone to put my soul in a soul gem.
Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less. I know that better than anybody.
I would genuinely... Interesting. That's an interesting decision. I think if it was really me in this situation... Ooh.
You made up your mind?
Ooh. Well, knowing that I can cure vampirism, in this situation I probably would actually just become a vampire and then seek out Falion. But obviously this episode I'm going to partially do it with the soul gem. Yeah. Soul trap me. I won't feel right as a vampire, but golly, I would literally never do that in a million years.
You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the soul cairn.
Like she could literally turn on us after all this time and be like, "Ha, gotcha. I'm ready."
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me.
I had to trust you.
Anything that could hurt you.
Well, she had to trust us. You know what I mean? So we'll put that trust in her now.
As you wish.
Yeah, realistically, I'm not happy about this. I'm like, dude, just get this over with. Okay. So now I'm just like I guess like a husk of my former self? I don't know. I still feel pretty good. Still feel pretty good.
Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of it.
Yeah. She must be right here. She must be right here. Valerica. Valerica.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this
Valerica
place.
created her own city.
Let's just find my mother and get out of here quickly.
Valerica built a big city.
I'd heard stories about the soul cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself.
No, in reality,
About what I imagined.
here we are and we're in the soul cairn. Yeah, what do you know about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
Okay, so it's only the really powerful gems.
Want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
Yeah, what's that third Elder Scroll about?
What was it? Something to do with dragons, I think. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something they'd know.
Paarthurnax would probably also give us a good amount of information, I would imagine.
No, but there's no way she would have left it in. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. Then we find out where she hid it, if she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find
Oh, that's so creepy. Imagine if, like, after a while she was trying to escape but just couldn't, and she had to just learn how to be okay with just constantly being here endlessly. And maybe if Valerica's here in the soul cairn, maybe here she doesn't need to feed on the living. It kind of extends her like vampire lifespan, or rather makes it like indefinite. Interesting. This is such a cool place.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
This is exciting. I didn't think it would take this long to get to the soul cairn. It would be fun to do more here, but I think this episode has been long enough. So I hope that doing that vampire hunting was fun for you, or relaxing for you at the very least. If you express interest in the Dawnguard DLC, then we can pick up where we left off and do another episode for this one. Because to be fair, I am kind of interested in what happens here. I do remember we can find Arvak, but I don't remember exploring this place much beyond that. I wonder what secrets it may hold. Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We made it this far, all the way to the soul cairn. Very exciting. Hopefully your dreams look like this, just without all the bone men. Because it's actually really cool here. I hope if you're not already asleep now, this episode has helped you unwind and relax. I'll definitely be catching you guys in the next episode. I've been having so much fun with this series, so keep those comments coming, and I'm glad this video series has been helping people. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Sweet dreams.